This is the type of match that will light up social media.
That might actually hurt the comeback. Let's try something else. That might actually hurt the comeback. Let's try...
You know, I didn't believe it until I saw you with my own eyes. The archetype, standing in a building where the bathrooms don't have doors.
Gotta stay grounded somehow.
I'm Baron Blade. I run BCW. We're not fancy, but we're loud, we're loyal, and we've been known to get a little wild. Word around
After the way Braun Breaker ran me over? Felt like I didn't even have the keys to the engine anymore.
Exactly. That's why you need to be at BCW. No smoke, no mirrors, just the bell, the crowd, and whatever you've got left in the tank. Look, LAW wants nostalgia, TBD wants marketing. BCW, we want to fight. If that sounds like your kind of place, I've got room on the next card. Want me to set something up?
What exactly are you thinking?
Where else would you rather be than wrestling in this match?
You really found a new home out here on the Indies. Should I pencil you in to headline our next WrestleMania weekend show?
You know this is all still a stepping stone. I intend to be on the actual WrestleMania next year.
I hear you. So, how about you take the next step? TBD Championship. Got your attention?
The chance to compete for some real hardware? Yeah, you do.
Good. Because I'm not booking you in any more keep busy matches. Talk to Hector and Baron if you're desperate to continue the grind. But if I'm going to book you at TBD, it's going to be for the title. Our current champ, Slade, has been holding onto the belt for a while now. I haven't been able to find anyone who could give him a real challenge. That's where you come in.
Slade's gonna have to look for a new accessory to wear. Let's do it.
Great! I'll set it up. Good luck. You've earned your shot.
Thanks. I've learned a lot out here. Every match and every crowd has meant something. Now we'll see if I can turn that into something bigger.
I didn't come all the way here to celebrate with an old friend. I came here to tell you that you're not going to be able to hold on to that TBD championship. Because you're coming back to WWE. And you won't be alone. Hector, you're coming with them. I cannot wait to see both of you guys competing on NXT.
NXT, not Raw.
Look, I'm not here as a GM. I'm here as your friend. I wanted to be the one to tell you that we've all seen the work you've been doing.
So you're sending me back to developmental?
You and I both know this comeback is not just about getting back in the title picture. It's about giving back to the business. That's what you've been doing, and you can continue that at NXT. You won't just be helping them, you'll be helping yourself. And it's the right way to get back to where you want to be.
You're right. This wasn't about getting something. It was about earning it. Being out here on the Indies reminded me of why I do this. TBD! You gave me a place to test myself and to grow. And I'm proud to hold this title, even if it's just for tonight. Some people looked at this run as a step down. But for me, it was a step forward. So, to the NXT locker room, you're officially on notice. We're coming.
Unbelievable! I hand you a main event, a title shot, and the biggest spotlight TBD's got, and this is how you repay me? You bounce? Did I miss the part where TBD became a revolving door?
We talked about this. I told you I was ready to head back to WWE.
You are so funny when you feel guilty. Relax! I'm just messing with you.
You really had me going there.
I already planned a big tournament to crown a new champ. I was hoping to convince Hector here to join, but...
Sorry. Not really sorry.
Yeah. Both of you on to bigger and better things. But if you tell anyone I said NXT was bigger and better, I will find you.
You are a scary woman.
Just promise me one thing. When you win that shiny WWE title, and you're standing on the ropes, and the crowd is cheering, take a moment to really soak it in. Then make sure you tell the world none of it was possible without TBD wrestling and Geneva Rose.
Of course. I will.
Man, I can't believe I'm here. Back on NXT. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
You earned it. It's about time they recognize how much work you've put in to get back here.
No way I'd have made it back without you. You had every reason to focus on yourself, but you took the time to keep working with me in between matches. And watching you at ringside was invaluable.
We were both out there fighting to prove something. Helping you helped me stay grounded and sharp.
Well, thanks. They've got me tagging with Joel Wheeler now. Might be something there, right?
Definitely. If they're taking time to think about who you might work well with, it means they're taking the time to think about you. Now go make sure they keep doing that.
I will. And don't worry, no matter what happens or who I'm tagging with, I won't forget who brought me up. I got your back.
And I got yours.
Well, well. Look who showed up in NXT. You're starting to run out of shows to embarrass yourself on.
Still talking like you've got this place on lock, huh? We'll see how long you hold on to that most talked about title you gave yourself.
Yeah, well, just remember, the last time you tried to skip to the front of the line, Braun Breaker put you in your place.
Don't worry. I plan on working my way back and earning every step. No matter who I've got to step over.
It's too bad that I'm focused on my tag run with Ricky Saints. But if you're sticking around for a bit, maybe you'll get a chance to see what Ethan Page is all about.
I already know. You're all ego and no go.
Good to see you. It's been a while. You probably don't remember me.
How could I forget that PLE match I had with teenage you sitting ringside, talking non-stop trash like you were already on the payroll?
I guess I left an impression.
You did. And speaking of leaving impressions, tell your dad I said hi. I don't know if I'd be here without him. Your dad outworks just about anyone in the business. He showed me that's what it takes to get to the top.
He always says the real hard work comes after you've made it. But I guess that's why you're here in NXT.
Exactly. And I'm ready to do the work now. What do you have for me?
I think this could be a match of the year candidate, if you're down.
Back at WWE, back for glory, the archetype.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 265 pounds, Devin Gray!
You want to talk about respect? This guy's earned every ounce of it.
Respect doesn't win matches, Wade. You got to be ruthless out there, and I'm not sure he's got that gear anymore.
Tavion Heights is here.
And his opponent from Fountain, Colorado, weighing in at 260 pounds,
Tavion Heights is certainly prepared for the high stakes of WWE, having earned gold medals in some of the biggest amateur competitions in the world.
And much like previous amateur standouts turned WWE superstars, Tavion's ready to succeed in the squared circle as well. Oh, it's true. See what I did there?
Tavion Heights is ready to get this match underway.
I think Tavion Heights has a tremendously bright future ahead of him. This is a man who's been performing at an elite level for years in amateur wrestling.
But take a look at this, fellas. Quick show of respect to get this one started.
Yeah, everyone loves sportsmanship. Let's just see how long things stay respectful here.
Kind of a jaded view of things. Obviously, there's a chance that things can get heated here, but these two competitors clearly realize that just comes with the territory.
This is just ridiculous. Look at the power. This is downright superhuman.
Into the suplex. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today. Locking up with the collar and elbow. Oh boy, making a statement with that shot. Big clothesline. Beautiful athleticism. Incredible impact with a moonsault.
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center.
Boom!
Boom! Good night.
And Tavion is failing to offer any resistance here.
Heavy work being done to Heights right now.
Just tossing them with ease.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. Rocked hard. And a carefully measured knee drop.
Watch this incredible core strength. Up. This is great power, masterfully executed Regal Flex. Hammer away in the corner, rights and lefts. Look at them go.
Barrage of fierce offense.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
And Tavion is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, Heights needs to rethink his strategy fast.
Off the ropes. Oh, and a big right.
Placed elbow tracks that heat.
Saw it coming. It counters it. He answers right back.
He saw that one coming.
Wow. Launch belly. Oh, lie detector.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement. Powerbomb position, up we go, and down across the knee. Forearm straight to the face.
Got them off their feet here. Hoisted up high here. Dominator.
Take notes, Evans. Tavion's in crisis mode.
Archetype showed clarity and conviction to get this victory. This wasn't just a win. It was a message.
A message that may or may not be received by the rest of the roster. He's not the only one intent on getting better every match.
Welcome to NXT. I'm sure you'll waste no time proving to everyone that you're still the same archetype they remember.
No disrespect, but I'm aiming higher than that.
That's what I like to hear. After you left the PC, I wasn't sure if anything come from that indie run. But winning the TBD championship? That showed you're digging deeper, finding levels most people didn't think were still there. And that's not just good for you. It's good for every young superstar you're going to be competing against.
I'm mainly here to climb back up the ranks the right way. If that lights a fire under somebody else, even better.
Well, what do you say we get you in some NXT live event matches and see how far up the ladder you're ready to go?
Sounds good. What do you have for me?
A match like this could really push you to your limit. Deal?
No hard feelings, but I'm not into that match. Happy to do something else. That's not what I was picturing. Got something else, Sean?
The following contest is an NXT Underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 265 pounds, Devin Gray. And from Niagara Falls, Canada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Sean Spears!
You wanted to give back to the NXT talent? Well, here's your chance.
I actually think the NXT fans might prefer something else. What do you have? That's not what I was picturing. Got something else?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 265 pounds, Kevin Gray! And his opponent from Redburn, Alabama, weighing in at 250 pounds, Brooks Jensen.
This one's going to be huge for our ratings. And for you too, of course.
The Archetype is back. The Archetype is here.
It is time for the Don to make that money.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, Tony's had a tough time lately. Betrayal all around him.
Yeah, his trust has been shaken, but hopefully he's still got the trust in himself to get this done.
He looks ready for anything. I'll give him that. Let's see what he does, though.
You're looking at a well-traveled superstar who has seen a lot in the ring.
With experience comes confidence.
But wait, check this out. You'll always like to see that.
Yeah, but you got to remember that respect like that is earned in WWE.
That certainly doesn't come easy around here.
A modified cloverleaf applied into a backbreaker. Fantastic.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Sure, perfect takedown.
Ooh, stiff punch.
No way of being disqualified tonight, so who knows what we'll end up seeing.
If we're lucky, we are going to see some truly innovative violence. I just hope the damage isn't too long-lasting for these competitors.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Being set up in the corner for something. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
What a counter!
Bouncing off. Costly error there.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Side slam. Nice. Running senton.
Squashed with a senton.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
A full court press being applied to D'Angelo.
Through the clothesline.
What impact!
He is connecting to the WWE Universe, drawing from their energy. Jawbreaker out of nowhere stops that attack.
Being carried around now. Dominator.
Feeling the energy and ready to bring it to his opponent.
Opposite turnbuckle. This is not looking good for him.
He's really got to find a way to put an end to this bombardment.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. D'Angelo one step ahead.
Tony doing what he can to halter the beatdown. D'Angelo was being tested, and he was finally able to get some offense of his own in.
Senton connects.
Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled. Leg drop connected.
He looks absolutely gassed here.
This is a bleak-looking situation. It might be over here soon.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Boom! On the mark.
Ripped all the way back to a vertical base and driven down face first.
Oh, what a counter. Knees.
That'll buy you some valuable time.
Oh, look at the power. Go! Knees to the gut. And out. He sees control for the moment.
It's clear he's locked in right now.
Sends her opponents across the ring.
And after all we've seen thus far, these men are still not finished. Clearly a fire burning inside these competitors that simply will not allow them to quit.
Oh, he had that scouted. D'Angelo reversing the momentum.
Tony's showing it's not a time for lying down. It's time for fighting back.
Oh, that got turned around on D'Angelo.
D'Angelo's powerless here.
Bam! Spine buster. D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Well, Tony needs to go back to the drawing board.
What a counter by Tony. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
This could be the turning point for him. It could be the start of a rally.
Change of plans, a hit to the stomach.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Headed out of the ring now.
Get this back into the ring now.
Ooh. Impressive awareness from him.
Oh, look at this. A release belly to belly.
Ooh, catching that elbow to the gut.
Desperate use of the headbutt to get out of trouble. What's he putting together?
Buster.
Thunderous. I can only imagine the amount of adrenaline.
What? No!
Singles match.
Here is your winner, Kevin Gray!
He picked his moment, stayed composed, and pulled away when it counted.
You can really elevate your opponent here. Sound good?
You've been looking really sharp out there lately. Whatever ring rush you had, it's gone. And people are noticing.
Feels good to shut the haters up. I didn't come back to coast.
You've been delivering in the ring. And just as important, you've been making this place better. Helping the younger talent, carrying yourself right. A lot of people wouldn't have bothered coming back from Hollywood. But you're here, showing up, putting in the work. That says something.
I'm just grateful for the opportunity to earn my way back to the top.
Well, I've got a few ideas that might speed up the journey. But only if you're ready to take the next step. Ava will be happy to keep booking you in matches until you are. No rush. Just make sure there isn't another misstep.
I'm absolutely ready. Let's take that next step.
Good. Go home and get some rest. Let's talk tomorrow. I'll lay everything out for you.
Xavier, here to tour the old stomping grounds or to give me a hand packing my bag up for the night? Okay, well, at least you're a more pleasant conversationalist this way. But I'm trying to get home, so...
Sorry? Were you talking? I must have dozed off. There's just something about your whole comeback aura. You're like a human sleeping pill. Boring.
Keep sleeping on me. That's how people wake up missing teeth.
Yeah, keep sleeping on me. Even your tough talk is sleep-inducing. How do you say things like that with a straight face? The whole humble rebuild thing, the PC, the indie comeback tour, now this? It's like watching a motivational poster turn into a real boy. It's not that you're just bad. It's that you're stale.
You came all the way down here to talk about my sell-by date?
Hardly. I got much more pressing issues to attend to. Kofi and I are here to officially announce that the winners of the Dusty Classic are getting a shot at our WWE Tag Team Championships. Nothing that pertains to you. That tournament's for people on their way up.
Don't worry. I'm not chasing tag gold. I'm after the one that actually matters.
The archetype in the flesh. You know, when I saw you show up here, I thought to myself, clearly, there must be some mistake. Clearly, you had gotten lost. Clearly, the rental car GPS must have failed. But week after week, you're still here. So clearly, this must be where you belong.
All I heard you say is that you're watching.
Now and then, someone leaves a TV on backstage on one of the real shows. And when they do, and I happen to glance up, I sometimes witness something unexpected. Like a man who got flattened on the biggest stage, dragging himself back to developmental like it's redemption hour.
Is there a point? Because I'm on my way home, and talking to a sweaty blowhard isn't as captivating as you might think.
Oh, I only need a minute. Maybe 2. My point is, most would have disappeared quietly after the beating that my client, Braun Breaker, put on you. But not the archetype. No, you had to go on your little tour of the independent promotions, reminding yourself how it feels to be a big fish in a small pond. You're still swimming in an awfully small pond, aren't you? But I do have to give you credit for doing the honorable thing, giving back on your way out. Because we both know this isn't a comeback. It's a farewell tour with decent lighting.
Good. Then you'll see me coming. Because this isn't redemption. It's recalibration. And when I'm done, the only one saying farewell will be Braun Breaker to his title.
Ah, the dream is still alive. But first, you've got to make it back to the show. And that's a long way from where you're standing. Lots of people come to Florida to retire. It's about time you accept you're one of them. I won't keep you any longer. You probably need to get home to stream your last film. At least someone will watch it.